Okay, for question 35 on the AdvPrecalc homework, it says that a biologist is performing an experiment on the effects of various combinations of vitamins. She wishes to feed each of her laboratory rabbits a diet that contains exactly. When you see those words and it starts to give you an exact or total value for anything in your system, you're going to have an equation equal to that. For example, exactly 9 milligrams of niacin. So here the top equation is going to be niacin. It says 14 milligrams of thiamine and 32 milligrams of riboflavin. So here we have our three equations: total niacin, total thiamine, and total riboflavin. So it goes on to say she has available 3 different types of commercial rabbit pellets. Her vitamin content is given in the table. How many ounces of each type of food should each rabbit be given daily to satisfy the requirements? Well, the type A food has 2 grams of niacin, so that's going to be 2A. It has 3 grams of, or milligrams of thiamine, so it's going to be 3A, and then it's going to have 8 milligrams vitamin or food A. And then for type B, it has 3 milligrams of niacin, but again, that has to be in the top equation because we need 9 total grams of niacin. Thiamine is 1, so just plus B, and then 5 grams of riboflavin. So we have that, and then last but not least, type C, 1 gram here. Again, I'm just copying these out of the chart. And then 7C. From here, we have a system of 3 equations and 3 variables, so we need to get this down to a system of 2 equations and 2 variables. So we need to take 2 different combinations and eliminate the same variable. Doesn't matter which one. Let's just say we're going to eliminate B. So if I wanted to eliminate B using the combination here, multiply this by -3, so negative 9A minus 3B minus 9C equals negative 42. So we have that, and let's use that same equation, but let's use a combination of 2 and 3 to get rid of B, so we'd multiply this by negative 5 minus 5B minus 15C equals negative 50, we'll say negative 70. If my math is wrong, obviously just correct it. So when we combine these two, now again, we're combining the red with the top equation, so it's a combination of 1 and 2. So we have here in red A, that's gone, minus 8C equals, what is that, negative 33. Okay? And then the bottom equation, again, this is a combination of 2 and 3, so we're going to have these, let's make that purple, we're going to have a negative 7A, B's cancel, here we have our C's, negative 8C equals, it's like a negative 38. Well, what ends up happening is if we wanted to combine these, what we would do is we would subtract this entire thing. What ends up happening, this cancels, so we have 0 here. This cancels, so we have 0 here. But then we end up with a positive 5 here. These are not equal, which means that this system is inconsistent, which means it has no solution. And that is the correct answer, and this is the correct way of setting it up. But when you end up with a statement that can never be true, no matter what the value of the variables would be, 0 is never going to be equal to 5. You have an inconsistent system and there's no solution. There's no combinations of these 3 different types of pellets to give us the total vitamin intake that this particular person is looking for. And that's how you do question 35.